Talk Radio, WBMC News is next.
Every farming operation has a story with a past, present, and future. Farm Credit Mid-America wants to get to know your farm story because we're a lending cooperative owned by farmers. And that's why we offer a range of loans and services designed to help farmers grow and prosper. Because we know why no one knows a farmer like a farmer does. Learn more about Farm Credit Mid-America and some of our farmers' stories at fcma.com. Loan subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Farm Credit Mid-America is an equal opportunity lender.
In the Main Street Journal news, the Warren County Pioneer basketball team is heading into the new season with unfinished business and high expectations. At Thursday's District 6-4A Media Day in Manchester, Warren County was picked as the preseason favorite by the media and co-favorite with Cookeville by district coaches. Head coach Danny Fish said the team's motto this year, quote, "glass house or bust," end quote, reflects their goal of making a deep postseason run after last year's disappointing finish. Returning district MVP Devin Fish, along with seniors Keaton Reno and Deshaun Adams, lead a veteran roster determined to turn last season's frustration into motivation. Fish says he strengthened the schedule with games against McCallie, Siegel, Upperman, and Ravenwood to better prepare for the region tournament. The Pioneers open the season Tuesday, November 18, in a Hall of Champions game at Ravenwood before their home debut Friday, November 21st, in what could be a defining year for the program. More local news and sports are just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
This weather is brought to you by Southern Blue.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Southern Blue, where modern living meets timeless charm. Walk your furry friend in our private dog park, stay active in the fitness room, and enjoy a walkable lifestyle in the heart of downtown McMinnville. Unwind on the patio with friends at Barren Fork Brews right on site. Call 931-507-2583 today. Southern Blue, lofts and townhomes for lease to start your new chapter in style.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobis. Our forecast starting off foggy in many areas here. A dense fog advisory in effect until 10 a.m. and some frost for others. Temperatures falling into the 30s overnight. The afternoon not all that bad though, considering the start. Will be in the upper 50s and low 60s for high temperatures with plenty of sunshine. Tomorrow will go mid to upper 60s with another foggy start.
It's time for Simmons Says, the show that brings Warren County the latest news and stories from around the community. Hosted by Jeff Simmons, this program dives into everything from local events to major headlines. Stay tuned and stay informed.
Hello, and welcome to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. We're also on AM 960. We're on the WBMC app. We're on Facebook Live at the Radio WBMC 97.7 FM Facebook page, and we're also on YouTube at Main Street Media McMinnville. I'm talking slow because my computer's trying to load up in the moment right now, and it's taking a little bit. So I'm letting it boost as I give it a little bit of time to buffer. My mind's also buffering at the same time, which is normal for a Monday morning. I'm sure it's normal for all of y'all on Monday mornings as well. Connor, how we doing, buddy?
Not too bad.
Not too bad? Not having a good time? Everything going well?
This is the one-time change I like.
The one-time change that you like. Now, don't jump on. Don't be stepping on my.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Man, you're really gonna sit there and step on my Simmons 6 that quickly early in the morning?
My bad.
That's tough, man. That's very tough for me. I appreciate you though. Now, yeah, it is different. I mean, I think everybody's sitting there. Oh man, it's actually 10 o'clock right now. I slept pretty well. Slept like a baby, as Zach Top would say.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm good with this time. I'm good, like you said. Great with the time change and very appreciative of that extra hour of sleep I got yesterday. I woke up at 8:50 and I was sitting there thinking, man, it's a good time. I wake up around 8:50 or between 8 and 9 a.m. every weekday or weekend morning now, which is miserable. I can't believe it at all. I don't know about you. Is it about the same for you? Do you get the chance to sleep in? Or actually, your sleep schedule on the weekends got to be crazy.
It's hellacious.
Yeah, my tower of Diet Cokes over here today.
Yeah, I made sure to get those in frame.
Did you? Okay, good job. Yeah, Rob left me one, it looks like, so I ended up with 3. I always bring myself 2.
You know, that's one thing I always think about Rob.
Yep.
Courteous guy.
Very courteous guy. But also, too, the biggest thing is like he understands that on my Monday mornings it's going to be a little bit longer. We're in here for 2 hours because Coach Eric Ballou show will be coming up at 10 a.m. Hope Coach Ballou is going to be showing up today. I didn't talk to him yesterday or anything. Oh, I actually did talk to him yesterday. I emailed with him, and we were talking a little bit about the Pioneer record book. Angela Chesborough says, good morning from Cookeville. Angela, good morning from McMinnville. All right, hey, let's jump right into the Simmons 6, boys. Let's jump right into the Simmons 6. We want one camera this, boys?
We got one camera.
We got one camera. Okay, yeah. Listen, the weekend that was on the Simmons 6, it was one of those weekends where everything happened at once. Candy, cold weather, clock changes, government gridlock, and a championship decided in extra innings. So, hey, guess what? Grab your coffee, shake off the sugar crash, and let's get caught up. First thing, Friday night, Halloween wrap-up. Let's start with the obvious. Halloween weekend was cold. It was crowded. But it was full of creative costumes. McMinnville's Trunk or Treats, our downtown trick-or-treaters still drew big numbers Friday before that front blew in. It got cold over the weekend, but, I think everybody kind of adjusted and had a good time with it. I know that I saw some of our very own Seth Wright posted about how I think he had over 275 trick-or-treaters. I saw some people posting at 300. I did a good job this weekend of going with 0. Went to the house on Friday, made sure to turn the front porch light off, the side porch light off, and made sure that nobody could get over there and see me because I had no candy to give. I would have taken some candy if anybody would have gave it to me, though. But, hey, the Tennessee Highway Safety Office ran its annual Safe Ride promotion, offering lifts and Ubers for anyone who had too many. And, of course, always trying to do make sure that it's booze it or lose it type season. We're getting into the holiday season. So they made sure that keep some extra patrols out as well. And I don't know about y'all, but I bet that there were more Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift outfits than superheroes combined this year around the country, because Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are now the new super couple. So everybody wanted to see that instead of seeing that. So I hope your kids' candy haul survived the weekend raid from the parents. Coach Ballou, and we talked about the candy tax last week on the Simmons Says show. I'm sure there were a lot of parents out there that were putting in the candy tax on that. And I know that, but listen, while you were around over there counting Skittles over the weekend, up there in Toronto, they were counting runs up. Toronto and L.A., trying to figure out who was going to win that World Series. And I'm telling you right now, what a World Series it was, as the Dodgers stormed back. Baseball season wrapped up with a Saturday night with the Dodgers going back-to-back as World Series champions. Game 7 went 11 innings before the Dodgers edged the Blue Jays 5-4. Yoshinobu Yamamoto earned Series MVP honors. Did I get that name right? I doubt it, but I tried my best on it. Earned Series MVP honors for pitching gems in game. He pitched on back-to-back games. That does not happen. That does not happen in Major League Baseball. It don't happen in college. You can't even do that in elementary baseball. They make you sit out for a couple of days. Pitched them in the back-to-back. First time that we had some back-to-back champions in the Major League since the Yankees did it early in the very start of this century. And a reminder that this is the Dodgers' mix of superstars and young arms isn't slowing down anytime soon. For Toronto, the heartbreak of just literally being inches away from a World Series championship. We all saw it. Secondary leads, folks. Secondary leads are what we have to talk about on the baseball diamond. If Toronto gets a little bit better secondary lead there, maybe we slide in safely and win the World Series. Instead, Dodgers make a great play down there at the very end of the game to make sure that force out at home, got them, and then all of a sudden get into the extra innings. And Will Smith ends up hitting the big-time home run. Mookie Betts rolls a double play to end the game. Will Smith, this is an interesting fact that I saw over the weekend. For the last 6 World Series champions, there has been a Will Smith on the team. Granted, the Will Smith for the Dodgers was on the Dodgers team the last 2 years. There was another Will Smith who was a relief pitcher who pitched on the 3 previous teams. It was 3 separate teams. Everywhere he went, he won a World Series championship. And then, of course, this same Will Smith won with the Dodgers. So for 6 consecutive years, there has been a Will Smith win the World Series. Crazy stuff going on there. Hey, we're going to take a quick break, but down south where there's not much celebrating going on in the orange and the black and cold country of Tennessee, we will get back to that when we get back on the Simmons Says show here on WBMC.
At Ben Lomond Connect, we are blessed to hear so many positive comments on the great internet connections that we provide. But behind those multi-gig fiber connections stand great teams. Teams that work with the public daily, like our customer service reps, install repair guys, and the local 24/7 customer support center. To others that work behind the scenes, like accounting, engineering, central office, and more. As our CEO likes to say, it takes all of us. If you haven't joined our Ben Lomond Fiber family, we would love to serve you. Call your local BLC office today or go to benlomondconnect.com. Great teams, great connections, Ben Lomond Connect.
Tennessee has lots of buried pipelines, so it's important to know the signs of a leak, like if you smell unusual odors or hear hissing. Ew. See bubbling earth or water, or dead or dying vegetation. Some signs are even harder to miss, like dirt being blown into the air, a frost ball in an open field, or a flame coming from the ground. If you see any of these signs, don't wait. Leave the area immediately and call 911 or your pipeline company. For more tips on pipeline safety, visit pipesafety.org. A message from the Tennessee Gas Association, Tennessee Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
On the Caney Fork Community Calendar, the Wonderland of Trees 15th Annual Charitable Event is presented by Caring Hearts United. This will be November 10th through the 15th, bringing assistance to hospice patients. This will be at 3-Star Mall here in McMinnville. Free admission, 10 o'clock a.m. to 7 p.m. each day. Enjoy viewing and placing silent bids on fully decorated Christmas trees, wreaths, centerpieces, and gingerbread houses, and many other items. And also that week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of that week, delicious bake sale items. Visit CaringHeartsUnited.com or Facebook Caring Hearts United. This has been your Caney Fork Community Calendar. I'm Hamilton Hobbs.
Welcome back to the Simmons Says show, where we are live and doing the Simmons 6 right now, as I type that and say that on the Simmons Says page. If you were ever wondering about that, yeah, I do occasionally run these pages when I absolutely have to. That being said, I do not do the fan mail that comes in or any messages. In fact, I really don't answer very many messages on anything ever.
I do the fan mail.
Do you?
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Can we stop sending those kind of pictures?
No kidding, man. Come on now. Like, keep it classy. Keep it classy.
Unless you're Sydney Sweeney listening to this. You send all those pictures you want.
Those are classy, too. I just want to keep it classy. That's all I'm asking.
And if you are going to send those pictures, at least work on the lighting.
Much better lighting. Welcome back, Connor, man. How's it going? Did you like that first segment?
I did.
I was trying something new.
World-class radio.
Trying something new, man. I was just trying. That's what I'm hearing. That's the way that the way the world works now. And I was sitting there thinking, maybe I need to try it and see what it goes with it. I don't know if it worked as well for me. I'm an ad lib guy.
Yeah. You know who you remind me of?
Who's that?
Great World Series.
Oh, a tremendous World Series.
Dodgers are great. Fantastic, even.
Best in the world. Big game. Tremendous game.
You know, I went out of ballroom in the Dodger Stadium.
You think we could? How long do you think we could go with trying to do like terrible Donald Trumps before people? I'm turning this off.
Before Shane Gillis comes in, it's like, guys,
come on now,
guys,
come on.
Leave it professional.
Just because you're doing just because you got the hand thing doesn't mean that you got the voice.
I'm trying to shrink my hands to make it look more apt.
I'm trying to get bigger so my hands look smaller. But I do have the Diet Coke. Sorry, I got that one on you.
Yeah, there you go. I've just got the monster.
I could probably even do my hair like that pretty close. I think I could get my hair closer to that than you could.
You should have done your costume.
Just when is the Trump?
Just when is
old Donald J?
Old DT.
Man, DJT.
I would, if you'd gone to JD Vance, I would have not come as a couch.
You got me and you dressing up as Trump and Vance would have been phenomenal.
It would have been. I could have asked Caden to do my eyeliner for me.
There you go. Yeah, you could have figured that out. You'd been good on that one, and then I could have pulled I don't know. I just don't like. I hate dressing up, and you're gonna have to wear a suit and tie if you're Trump with a red tie.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you could go as golf Trump.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a little sloppier then too.
Yeah,
that's more me.
Unless your height at 6'3", 230. Okay.
Well, I mean,
okay, bud.
I got the 6'3".
You got the 6'3".
Yeah, 230.
He's also lying about his weight. Don't worry.
I was about to say, I'm about as close to 230 as he is.
Yeah.
That being said, a tremendous leader, and I love Donald J. Trump. So you better stop making fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him.
Tremendous man.
Absolutely fantastic.
Hey, easy now.
One of the best in the world.
You're gonna rile me up.
Peace president.
See, Connor. So you're gonna try to rile me up. See, you're trying to get me off the Simmons 6 right now, and I will not be distracted. That being
I hate
said,
war.
That being said, we have to change directions here real quick and let you know about Douglas and Lanier Agency, where your hometown insurance experts are specializing in commercial coverage for agriculture, contractors, and workers' comp. They protect businesses big and small. Trust a team that knows hard work, smart coverage, straight talk. That is Douglas and Lanier.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
Yes, it is. Love Douglas and Lanier. 474-0044, 811 Faulkner Springs Road. Douglas and Lanier Agency. Drive by every single day, man. Every single day. I'm over there on Faulkner Springs Road, and I know that if anything ever happened to my house over there on Faulkner Springs Road, Douglas and Lanier take care of me.
Like getting rolled?
Man, you know what? I wonder if I can ask about that, if I can get yard rolling coverage on there, because it's going to happen once a year. I would say it might be the reason why I retire from coaching.
Is all the TP?
Is to stop people. And the problem is they wouldn't stop doing it.
Just have Cornholio be your roommate. You know he needs TP.
He does need TP. He does need TP on that one. So, yeah, I don't know if they're ever going to stop doing it, even if I was not coaching anymore. By the way, speaking of.
You retiring?
No.
Oh, okay.
Lady Bronco takeover tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, as long as we can get everything scheduled up with the school. The first Boyd basketball games will be tomorrow, November the 4th. We're going to Fayetteville to play Riverside Christian. Going to do a Lady Bronco takeover tomorrow. First home games for Boyd will be November the 11th, so we're going to let the boys take over on the 11th. The first home games, or the first basketball games for the Pioneers and the Lady Pioneers are on November the 18th. The invite has been sent to both the Coach Fish, Coach Turnham, and the athletic directors for them to potentially do takeovers on the 18th and the 21st, which would be the first high school basketball games at Ravenwood on the 18th and the first home games on the 21st. So we could have multiple takeover days over here. I like the takeover days. I know it's a little bit tougher for you than it is for me because I just don't have to do anything, so it's really easy for me. But it's a little bit more difficult for you because you're having to work with people that might not know the ins and outs and the intricacies of when to go to break and when the music plays and when to do the ad reads and stuff like that. That being said, I think we can figure it out because the public loves the takeovers. In fact, they love the takeovers a lot more than they love.
I've kind of just figured it out now.
Yep.
Broncos coming in, be like, listen here, horse people, going to break.
Start calling the Dothraki.
Yeah.
They'll never get that
Listen
reference.
here, Mustangs.
Easy now. The other Broncos. I know y'all want to stampede, but you can't stampede through the commercials.
That's how we get paid. Better calm down.
Oh, mercy. So everybody be ready to roll and tune in on that one. I know that I got a message earlier this morning that said that at least 2 of the girls from the Lady Broncos will be available to come in from 9 to 10 a.m. tomorrow. Hopefully we try to bring in a couple more, and then, of course, let Coach Tim Page take it over. I know everybody's going to say, well, you can just do the Lady Bronco takeover. Nope, that's not how this works. We're going to let the kids do it. We'll also invite the head coaches to come in, too. I know that Brady and Isaiah did a pretty good job when they took over for the football team. Head coach Below with them. I think the Lady Pioneers volleyball team also did a good job when they came in, so I'm just going to let them roll with it, see how that goes. I know the public has always – I've gotten a lot of feedback in the public that they say, oh, that was really cool. I really appreciate you letting them do that. And I was sitting there thinking, so what you're really saying is it was just cool to not hear me every single day. Which, hey, I understand, man. We all need breaks.
Yeah, everybody needs a break.
We all need a little bit of break from the monotony.
They're like, when are you going to get Connor off there?
Never, man. Never.
Hey, don't worry.
Remember when we put you in timeout for one day, and I was getting phone calls. I was like, I don't give out my phone number. Why am I getting the phone calls? I was getting phone calls from people. Is he okay? Is everything gonna be all right? Is Connor gonna be back tomorrow? Like, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. They're like, I'll tell you right now, he better be.
Which there will be a week that I won't be here.
Ooh, don't tell him. What week?
Be a surprise.
What week is it?
Be that week of Thanksgiving.
Week of Thanksgiving, yeah. All right. Were we doing shows that week?
We're doing shows at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday? Fair. I can do that. I figured it out, man. We'll be all right.
That may be actually the one time I get on my phone that week.
You're going to be in the blinds, messaging us,
be like,
us know.
Hey, I just missed a deer watching this, but this is awesome.
Yeah.
What a cluster.
That would be funny. Well, is that when season starts that week?
Yeah, rifle season opens that weekend.
Yeah, and you are that is one thing that really blows me away. I just don't, for some reason, I just don't see you as a big hunter, but you are.
Look like a hippie all the time.
Yeah, I see that.
Big Monster act like a Big Lebowski character.
That being said, I don't get that. I don't get that connotation. Like, nobody. I don't think anybody looks at me and thinks, "Oh, that guy's goes hunting." Or
no, I don't say that, but like. You know.
Drew Walker says you guys should get the whole week of Thanksgiving off. I appreciate that, Drew. I really do.
You should text. I'll give you their numbers, Drew.
Listen, Drew. I'll be honest with you. Me and Connor could probably figure that out for at least the Simmons Says show.
Yeah,
I could just come in and tape 3 shows, buddy. I know we're playing it. We have games on Monday that week, Tuesday that week, Friday that week, and Saturday that week. So
you'll play a game on Black Friday?
Yeah, we're playing in a tournament in Monterey. So we'll be playing on Friday. I think we're going to end up, however the brackets work out, but I think we're going to end up playing Clark Range, which is a really solid 1A team. Made it to sectionals last year, almost made it to state. So, yeah.
Which actually, I meant to ask you this.
Be very focused on that game that week.
I know you probably as a coach, you're not big on predictions, but
yep.
How do you think you're going to do this year?
Oh, man, that's a great question. Probably ask the kids tomorrow. I think we're going to be very solid. Have been look good in practice lately. I think everybody kind of has been chomping at the bit. I think last week was the first time that I think you just really started seeing the kids get to the point where they're like, can we just go play somebody? Because we've been practicing since September. And I think that's where we're at right now. Is we'll see. I'm probably the worst person to ask that because I'm like the old school coaches that always downplay everything about their team, and I'm like, we don't do this well enough, or we don't do that well enough, or I don't know if they're ready to do this or that. But
that's better for if your competition thinks that, then they may slack off a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's
nobody. Ooh. Nah, I don't. The thing about it is because especially in our district, which will be the games that if we're wanting to try to win a championship this year, those teams aren't going to be thinking, they're going to slack off because we've won back-to-back championships.
But so those early games.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that. And of course, I think they also know too. I mean, we only lost one senior from last year's team. We lost 2 seniors, but one of them we lost on the first night of the very first game of the year. So we only played 39. We played 39 of our 40 games with just one senior, so we brought everybody back from last year's team. Plus, we added a few people, as well. So I don't think anybody's going to be like, oh, they're going to be worse this year than they were last year. So I think we'll get that being said, we really beefed up our schedule a lot this year. So we could have a worse record, but potentially be a better team just because of the competition that we'll face this week. Franklin Fisher says, Clark Range, is the legend still coaching there? I will have to check in there and let you know on that one, Coach. I haven't. That's late November stuff. I know the legend Robbie France of Warren County lore, and I know Coach Franklin Fisher knows Robbie France is the coach of Riverside Christian. So that'll be who we will be playing against tomorrow. Robbie France, former Pioneer, Warren County baseball and basketball player, coaches in Fayetteville. That'll be who we will be taking on.
And Fayetteville's like south, like almost Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Down there in Lincoln County. So they have a pretty good
fun drive.
Been a good program. He's really been building them up, and I know they're ready to play as well. I've seen yes, Danny Fish says yes, Lamar is still there. So yeah, we're gonna be coaching against the legends this year, including, like I said, the legend Robbie France. Great guy, dude, super cool guy. Got to talk to him a lot more last year. Really got we talk we've talked back and forth even when we're not playing against each other throughout the season. Just trying to trade a little bit of thoughts of what's going on. Who are they playing this week? Who we're playing this week? Is when we're not playing against each other, we're always talking about how can we who can we match up against? Who we're going to play against? Don Lowry. Don Lawnemaker says it's Pamela Rogers might be in the crowd. Hey, I don't know.
Hey, we haven't discussed what we're doing for date night, Don.
Ask Connor where he's taking her. Oh,
I know at the end we're going to the inn at Tree City.
All right. Hey, we're going to thank Douglas and Lanier. 811 Faulkner Springs Road, 474-0044. We will be back, and we'll actually get back to the Simmons 6 when we get back here on the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM.
Send me, I know you send me, darling, you.
Talk Radio WBMC News is next.
Got a sweet tooth? Oh, Sugar's got the fix. Sip wild, dirty sodas, slurp dreamy milkshakes, and snag $1.99 Kid Scoops every day. Craving more? Check out our fresh daily baked goods and custom sweet orders made to wow. It's flavor, fun, and a full-on sugar rush. Only at Oh Sugar, where every treat's a party and every visit's a blast. Come get your happy on. Only at Oh Sugar.
In the Main Street Journal news, the Warren County Pioneer basketball team is heading into the new season with unfinished business and high expectations. At Thursday's District 6-4A Media Day in Manchester, Warren County was picked as the preseason favorite by the media and co-favorite with Cookeville by district coaches. Head coach Danny Fish said the team's motto this year, quote, glass house or bust, end quote, reflects their goal of making a deep postseason run after last year's disappointing finish. Returning district MVP Devin Fish, along with seniors Keaton Reno and Deshaun Adams, lead a veteran roster determined to turn last season's frustration into motivation. Fish says he strengthened the schedule with games against McCallie, Siegel, Upperman, and Ravenwood to better prepare for the region tournament. The Pioneers open the season Tuesday, November 18, in a Hall of Champions game at Ravenwood before their home debut Friday, November 21st, in what could be a defining year for the program. More local news and sports are just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
For generations, folks around here have trusted the Lock Shop in McMinnville to keep their homes and businesses and families secure. From unlocking your car on a busy morning to rekeying your home to securing your business, we're proud to continue serving McMinnville and all surrounding counties. We're licensed, bonded, and insured, and always just a call away when you need us most. Because at the Lock Shop, your peace of mind is our top priority. Call 931-473-4216. The Lock Shop here in McMinnville. Still here, still local, still keeping you safe.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobis. Our forecast starting off foggy in many areas here. A dense fog advisory in effect until 10 a.m. and some frost for others. Temperatures falling into the 30s overnight. The afternoon not all that bad though, considering the start. Will be in the upper 50s and low 60s for high temperatures with plenty of sunshine. Tomorrow will go mid to upper 60s with another foggy start.
There's another one out to my girl.
Welcome back to the Simmons Says show. Shout out.
Shout out to the one and only.
The one and only. There you go. Good job on that one. Bringing back the fame there. Drew Walker did say in the comment section when you said something about going to the inn at Tree City that he was surprised you wouldn't go to the lovely and accommodating Scottish Inn, Connor.
Which, that's normally my MO, Drew.
Uh-huh.
But now that I've started working here on the Simmons Says show.
Yes, sir.
The inn at Tree City.
Tree City is where we got to go.
Yeah. They're the sponsor.
809 Spar Street, where we go get some where we get some coffee in the D block.
Get some coffee.
Yep.
Some liquor.
Yeah.
Nice place to stay.
Yep.
Make you regret your decisions the next day.
Not the coffee.
Not the coffee.
Not the coffee will. And not at all.
The liquor will just help make you forget what you did in that hotel room.
Oh, man. I appreciate it. Plus, I told you, man, your whole Teen Wolf situation you got going on there, you don't want anything getting caught in there.
Yeah,
I don't think you want to be trying to shave all that off, buddy.
No, that's like I'd have to go through like 6 razors, man.
You'd be 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
Having the wax. This is not a good look for me.
Like every time I see that, I'm like, seems like it'd be so painful.
Horrifying. I mean, legit, the fact that they actually did that is amazing.
The fact that Steve Carell did not just lose his mind during that entire bit.
Oh, he lost it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
That
he was able to keep it at least like filmable.
Yeah.
Like we can use these is absolutely incredible acting.
I would not be able to do that.
No.
There's another dude another actor for a film called Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. Hang on.
Go ahead.
So you
still got me.
So he's like I am.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, your character is not like that." So he went and got a full body wax.
Yeah.
And they showed some of it in the behind the scenes, and I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
See, I'm not that dedicated for like even a $10,000 paycheck.
We get way too enamored with like Leo.
Yeah.
Becoming these different characters, or the best, the GOAT, the Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Becoming all this. And don't give nearly enough credit to a guy like Steve Carell, who's over there going through some real human trauma.
Yeah.
And making it funny for us.
See,
I need a little bit more credit where credit's due there.
I wish the Oscars would give more consideration to comedies.
I think so too. They absolutely should.
It's genuinely it's hard.
Yes.
Even comedy writing is genuinely difficult.
It absolutely is. Yes. I mean, like to actually make something. Does that make something? Now, granted,
like Superbad, I'm not saying should win an Oscar.
Yeah.
But it was incredibly funny.
It will say that. Yeah. Some of the anything that is still feels original.
Yeah.
Is good. Now, I mean, everything's it kind of like comedy. Like I said, every serious movie is basically like a derivative of The Godfather.
Yeah.
Anymore, there are like specific comedy, like everything's Animal House.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that anymore. But if you can still keep it fairly original, I'm okay.
Well, even if you do like a good version of Animal House, like a lot of the comedies I watch now, I'm like, well, that was just dumb.
Yep.
Like there was no trying in that. But either way.
Yeah. Oh, mercy. Well, I just got a message where they sent me the elementary girls basketball schedule and said that I need to start marking my calendars for a potential big matchup on November the 14th, where the championship game will be played on that one. I also like the fact that this calendar they sent me, that they had Division I number 1 and Division I number 2, which was Hickory Creek and Boyd. It was going to be 1 and 2. You can tell where they've whited out both of the names, and they had to switch them. So whoever originally did this thought that Boyd was going to be the 1 seed and Hickory Creek was going to be the 2 seed. Very interesting. Very interesting on that one. All right, let's get back to the Simmons Says, Simmons 6 here. I teased it earlier, and we will get roll back to it. Tennessee Vols, Vanderbilt Commodores. Whether you're a fan of either, both, neither. Not a great weekend for the Tennessee football programs over the weekend. Tennessee falls at home to Oklahoma in a game that we're going to talk a lot more about the strategy and the things that happen at the very end of that Tennessee-Oklahoma game on the Sports Authority, because Chris and I were absolutely losing our minds at the coaching of that game, particularly in the second half on both sides. I think it was absolutely abysmal clock management on both sides. Tennessee, I said this in a Facebook post over the weekend. I don't think anybody calling for Josh Heupel's job, I'm like, it's way too early. Way too early for that. But if you watch that game and have gotten to year 5 of the Heupel experiment and all of a sudden you watch that one and that game was the one where you said, I don't know if this guy's going to be the guy that takes us to the next level, which is whether it's an SEC championship or a national championship. I understand. Now, no reason to fire
last year.
Yeah, they were in the college football playoff last year. There's no sense in trying to even remotely suggest the guy should be fired. Tennessee's got one of the youngest rosters in the SEC, got a really good recruiting class coming in, and have won some rare, very big games over the last 4 to 5 years under Heupel that they were just simply put were not winning for the 20 years before that. That being said, you're at home. 3 teams in front of you have lost. There's a very real possibility that on Tuesday when they unveil those very first potential brackets for the college football playoff, if you beat Oklahoma, you are in that bracket. All you have to do is win at home as a favorite in a game that you outgained your opponent by 200 yards in the first half and couldn't do it. And if you wonder why people are going to question, it was pretty obvious. That team, the decision making, the fact that they still have penalty, those are things that after year 5 you have to at some point start cleaning up, or you're going to have people. I saw somebody put it this way: nobody's saying that you should not control this program, but at some point you're going to have to fix a couple of things that have been invasive in the program for year to year. Or someone else is going to fix them for you. And I don't think anybody wants that. I don't want that. I think Josh Heupel's a great coach, and he's put Tennessee back on the map over the last 4 to 5 years. That being said, very frustrating that was the first time that I think I've seen in the last few years. I said that was a super winnable game that I think that because of our sloppiness, whether it was on the field or on the sideline, cost us. Vanderbilt, tough. Texas throws a 75-yard touchdown pass on the first play of the game, ends up going up big, takes a huge lead into the fourth quarter, but then Vanderbilt storms back, ends up getting it within 3 there at the very end. Pavia throws a touchdown and just kicks an onside kick that legitimately Vanderbilt is crawling to the ball as it's rolling out of bounds and miss it by half a yard, with a chance to get the ball. And if they get the ball back, they were just rolling. You had to somehow the magic was going to continue on that one. Tough one for Vanderbilt. They are still ranked in the top 15. Still have, in a lot of aspects, Vanderbilt still has a playoff path. Tennessee does not. So that game in the end of November will still be gigantic, potentially. For the Commodores, not so much more for the Volunteers, unless the Volunteers want to keep the window open for potentially a 10-win season. That being said, they're going to have to go down and do something that they rarely ever do, which is they're going to have to beat Florida in the Swamp, which hasn't happened since 2003, in case you were wondering on that one.
That's the year before you graduated.
Yes, it was.
It's been a while.
It's been a long while. It's not something that happens very often. I've been down there twice for Tennessee, Florida games, and it was a miserable experience both times. Tennessee high school playoffs. Warren County's going to be in the postseason this Thursday, but the playoffs will also start on Friday. Alcoa, a prohibitive favorite every single year, actually lost this past Friday, so that shook up the playoff brackets. There'll be a lot of that more that we can talk about on the Sports Authority. That being said, playoffs, good luck to all the high school football teams that are starting their playoff run this Thursday or Friday night. That being said, for locally, Warren County takes it to Glencliff last week, 48-8. We're going to break down a little bit more of that with Coach Eric Ballou at the 10 o'clock hour on the Eric Ballou Show. But Warren County finishes the season 5-5. Just for, I think this was only the 5th time since 1990. 1990, there was a couple of teams, I think around 2006, 2007, that both finished 5-5. Then the 2020 team that finished 8-2 in the regular season, and now this year's 5-5 team. Those are the 5. There might have been one. I had to go back and look. There might have been 6 because I think Madewell might have had 3 5-5 teams that ended up finishing 5-6 after they lost playoff games. But that being said, Warren County a chance this Thursday against Community in the Nurseryman's Bowl, 7 p.m. at Nunley Stadium, a chance to go 6-5 overall. And also there's some stats that I put out on the Main Street Journal yesterday. If you want to go over and get the Main Street Journal, you should be already subscribed. But if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to that. Read about it. There's about 3 different records that both Brady Swallows and the Robledo brothers in the passing game could potentially break, or at the very least end up setting, like put themselves in the top 2 or top 3 in program history. And I don't know if you know this or not, that's 56 years of Pioneer football since 1969 to now, that they could potentially be like second all-time, or even potentially Brady Swallows has a chance to break a school record for single-season completions this Thursday night. Something to watch on that. So there's a lot of different things going on there. And like I said, too, we'll talk to Coach Eric Blue when he gets in studio about that. Oh, mercy, what was Rob Dunley saying in here about UT fans? Would cry if you hung them with a gold rope. Do you want playmakers, or should they recruit good, disciplined players? Hard to find both on that one. I think you just want people that play. I don't think it's hard to find both. Like the best players are usually pretty disciplined. Yeah, on that one. You know what you want? You don't want your quarterback to just turn and throw the ball in the air and hope that somebody goes and catches it. Back-to-back plays at the end of the half that turn into two points for the other team.
Why make fun of Kansas City like that? Because Mahomes, or Kelsey's not catching it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I was going through here.
Oh, you're fine.
Drew Walker says, I'm actually grateful for YouTube TV and ESPN not coming to an agreement. I was less heartbroken, and I'm sure my blood pressure was in better shape by watching the game. Yeah, I don't really want to get – I can get into that YouTube ESPN thing, but
I was about to say, you're going to have to explain that to me because I have no idea.
It's ESPN. YouTube TV isn't offering ESPN or Disney show TV any of their products anymore because ESPN wants them to pay. ESPN wants them to pay more for those broadcasting things. YouTube TV says we're not going to pay more. We want to use that. So now ESPN's taking them and saying, well, sorry, you can't get them on YouTube, but you can get them here on our own ESPN and my Disney package. And then if you go and do that, you know exactly what they're going to end up doing, which is they're going to get you all to their packet platform, and then they're going to raise the rates. Or you can stay at YouTube, and they're going to raise the rates on you. So it does not matter when it comes down to it.
Either way, you're paying more.
You're paying more and more and more for paying more and more and more, and you need to have 17 streaming services if you want to watch anything on that. The one thing that they really did, and Drew Walker can probably attest to this, YouTube did a really good job of cracking down on pirated streams over the weekend. Because most of the time, those games you can find on YouTube.
Yeah.
No matter what. Not this weekend.
Oh, do they?
They were at the. You weren't going to get anything.
Google.
Yeah.
What the hell, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Hey, good job. Good job by ESPN and YouTube. Really appreciated that for the people that had to go. Now, granted, I signed in through Charter and was fine. So, but it's still, I don't know. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more on the Simmons Says Show.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Are you planning a holiday trip? Have a family member who needs care while you're away? We can help with that. NHC McMinnville offers a short-term respite stay so your loved one can be cared for and you don't have to miss out on holiday memory making. Call our admissions coordinator at 473-8431 for more information. Real people, real life, real care.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, November the 8th at 10 a.m. We'll be at 1066 Fultz Cove Road near Viola selling the Wyman Gillum Estate. This 78.41 acres offered in 3 tracts has a shop building with an upstairs apartment that has a great view. We will also sell a 2001 Dodge Dually, a 1997 Ford F-350, and lots of other equipment, tools, and antiques. For more info, go to dmsimpson.com or call 473-LAND.
It's time for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries. Now listen to these. Fresh 73% lean ground beef family pack just $3.99 a pound. Bar S regular or thick cut bologna 1 pound just $4 for $5. U.S. #1 Idaho red or gold potatoes 5-pound bag just $2.99. And don't forget all the sweet treats and meats in the deli. All from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
WBMC and translator W249DQ McMinnville. WBMC.
All right, we are back here on the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. I am your host, Jeff Simmons. Hope everybody's having a good Monday morning. Get everything ready to go. We are going to wrap up a little bit more of the Simmons Six. We got a little off track, but I think we got 2 more to go. Before we do that, I want to let you know about all the fall flavors that you can reach out and get now at the cafe at Tree City. The fall drinks are here, and they got something for everyone. Pumpkin Patch Latte, a cozy pumpkin spice latte. The Horseman's Missing Brew, a bold espresso with cinnamon, pumpkin spice, and marshmallow. Pumpkin Pacha, the matcha with the pumpkins and cream. The Harvest Frappe, a frosty pumpkin spice treat. And the Chai Kim, which is a chai latte with a pumpkin kick. Come out and warm up or cool down with the flavors of fall today at the cafe at Tree City, 809 Sparta Street, open from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Skilled baristas waiting to craft that perfect cup. I know that you have to want that caffeine kick. So why not go over there to the cafe at Tree City, get you a little tumbler. You can get 50% off when you bring it back in and get it refilled. I know Connor's taken advantage of that a couple different times already. He's got that nice tumbler. You should too if you're going to be using the cafe at Tree City over there on Sparta Street.
Do you like to spend extra money?
Yeah.
Go get a tumbler.
Yeah. Then you spend less money.
Some. Yeah.
Yeah. You spend a little bit to get it, but then you make it all back quickly.
For those of you who've watched Parks and Rec, treat yourself.
Exactly on that one. All right. Well, hey, we got 2 more of these Simmons of the Simmons Six to get to. One of those, which is the Connor spoiled right off the rip, which was daylight savings times ended yesterday, fell back, spring for or went in.
I don't know, but this is the one I like.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'd say this much: if you showed up to church early yesterday, congratulations, you officially win Punctual Person of the Week, or you just forgot to set your clocks back and you got there an hour early on that one, which means darker evenings from here on out. And then a friendly reminder to slow down during those 5 p.m. commutes and keep an eye out for the kids heading home from practice because it's going to be dark out there. So let's drive safely out there. Yeah, I don't really understand. And then you know what's going to happen. The moment I'm sure it's already been talked about. They might have even talked about it this morning. If they didn't, they should have. Should we just stop this? Should it be done? Should we get rid of daylight savings time and keep it all the time? I don't know why we do it.
It was supposed to be for farmers.
Yeah.
But now we just have just get up the normal time.
Yeah, I know that I legitimately saw a video about it this morning. It was from the league. Did you ever watch the league on FX? Yeah. And it was them trying to explain daylight savings times to Taco, who's a guy who's a dude.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there like, no, this doesn't make sense. And they're like, no, well, you do this, but then it springs forward, but then it falls back, but not in Arizona, or maybe not in Idaho or Indiana. They're trying to explain all this, and Taco's, I don't know, this sounds dumb. And then they get to the end of it. Yeah, daylight savings time's actually dumber than Taco.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't get this at all. I have no idea. If no one can really explain it, then why do we keep doing it? I'm sure there are people that can explain it.
I will say I liked it today specifically because I got to sleep a little bit more.
You didn't though?
But I did.
Your body felt like it slept more because it's used to getting up, and it's used to you slept more yesterday.
Yeah.
You slept more yesterday. You didn't sleep any more over Saturday night into Sunday. You didn't sleep any more Sunday night into Monday.
Yeah, but it felt like I did.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, granted, there are probably farmers out there in McMinnville that could break this down. And you know what? This would be a good topic for Hey Hitchcock on Tuesday night. Tell me why we should or shouldn't do this. I will take whatever you decide on Hey Hitchcock into account whether or not we should continue to do this or not, because I'm out of my depth. I'm out of my depth on this conversation. I just don't understand it, so I think it's dumb.
Even for as much as I'm not a huge fan of him.
Yeah.
I do want to see what Trump's explanation of this would be. Because I know he's going to get frustrated trying to explain
He
it.
probably would be like me and just like, this is dumb. I don't get it. We should get rid of it. We say it every single time, and then nothing ever happens, and then we just keep doing it.
Every day I wake up, Melania's trying to fix the clock.
Yep.
I don't understand.
All right, so last one that we were talking about, because I think this is actually something that's a fairly serious issue that's going on in the state of Tennessee. As well as the entire country, because it's a federal shutdown. Is the SNAP program?
Yep.
In November is officially not. I mean, I'm looking at our Tennessee.gov. Human Services says, because of the federal government shutdown, quote, the Tennessee Department of Human Services cannot send out Supplemental Nutrition Assistant Program, or SNAP, or food stamp benefits for November. SNAP is paid for by the federal government. TDHS is watching the situation closely and will update this webpage when there is new information. So I've looked through. I can't find the exact numbers here, Connor. I did see a little bit. I asked about this. It said that this could be something that's roughly over $100 million worth of SNAP benefits that go out monthly in the state that now are not going out. That's a huge number.
Yep.
And so we're. I see this and I'm thinking that this is.
And that number could actually be a little bit higher too.
Could be. I mean, I actually, the number that I'm sitting here looking at right now says $146 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, and it says in Tennessee potentially, and then again to this, I'm trying to look at the sources on this one because you always get a little bit nervous. This is TennesseeLookout.com, which I don't know how
accredited or
reputable that is, but says that their sourcing says that this is about 690,000 people in Tennessee receive SNAP benefits. So that's a gigantic. That is a gigantic number. 690,000, $146 million of potential. I mean, I'm assuming this is mostly just go to buy food.
Yeah. And I know Sullins had the rant several weeks ago on Sports Authority about politicians.
Yep.
Y'all suck. Mike Johnson, get it together, man.
Yep.
Figure this out.
It's tough, man. It's tough. As Angela Chesborough said, that's a lot of kids going hungry right now.
Yeah.
And you're just when it boils down to stuff like that, you start realizing, like, man, what this is your purpose.
Yeah. These people put you in office.
Yep.
And you're now refusing to help them. And the most disappointing part is you'll still see pictures of Bill Lee, Mike Johnson enjoying lavish meals.
Yep.
Well, his constituents
Yep.
are actually going to be going hungry.
Yeah, I think that's the one that really irritates. I mean, it's and
Hold them accountable.
Yeah, Sullins and I we talked about it over the weekend about this, and I think that it's just at some point I think Sullins is legitimately just going to explode. Like I think he's going to self-combust on the topic of just the fact that I think I don't know if it might have been my boy Adam Carolla. Once broke it down and was talking about it. He's like, even in the playing ground or the things that or basically he's talking about government. He goes, I need government to do the things I can't do for myself. That if I can do it for myself, that's fine. But I need y'all to take care of the things that I can't take. And there's a lot of people that need this. I think there's where I sit and I'm like, how are y'all dropping the ball this bad? And I get it. I know there's going to be people who argue that 690,000 people should not be on this program. And are there probably people on there that shouldn't be? Sure. Yeah.
But there's a lot of people on there that need to be on it.
There need to be, and then we're in the adjudication process of this is not going really well right now because now it's just like nobody gets it, and I'm like, that's not exactly how you want to do that either, boys.
And I will say, just while it's still shut down, I know we don't have a lot of time left, but Second Harvest Food Bank helps a lot of people across Tennessee. So if you do have canned goods, anything else that you can donate, even to your local food bank, that's going to be much appreciated to help get some of these people through these times.
These times right here when you find out how many people locally will still take care of each other, because I guarantee you there's businesses, there's going to be, I think detention does that donation box, stuff like that are going to help people in these situations. And you're going to, and then when all this ends up going back and gets the funding, we'll forget that those businesses are the ones that are going to, that your fellow man, the person that's down the road from you is taking care of you. Remember that.
Yep.
At all times on that.
And I'll even put my money where my mouth is. I'll put $100 into a food bank.
Look at that, man. Connor Winton, good guy. All right, we're going to take it the end at the Simmons Says show, and we'll be back with Eric Ballou show after the breaks.